The history of angels, cherubim, watchers, and Lucifer is deeply intertwined with various religious and mythological traditions, spanning across cultures and millennia. Here, I'll provide a brief overview of each. Angels. Angels are typically depicted as spiritual beings who act as messengers or intermediaries between humans and the divine in various religious traditions, including Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Zoroastrianism, and others. They are often portrayed as beings of light with wings, although depictions vary widely. In Christianity, angels are believed to serve God and carry out His will, with archangels being considered the highest order of angels. Cherubim. Cherubim are a specific class of angelic beings often depicted as winged creatures with multiple faces and a combination of human, lion, ox, and eagle features. They are frequently associated with guarding sacred spaces or serving as attendants to the divine throne in Jewish, Christian, and Islamic traditions. In the Bible, cherubim are described as guarding the Garden of Eden after Adam and Eve were expelled. Watchers. The term watchers is primarily associated with the Book of Enoch, an ancient Jewish religious work attributed to the biblical figure Enoch. In the Book of Enoch, the Watchers are a group of fallen angels who descended to earth and took human wives, teaching forbidden knowledge to humanity. Their actions are said to have led to the corruption of mankind and the subsequent flood in some versions of the story. The concept of Watchers has influenced various religious and mythological traditions. Lucifer. Lucifer is a Latin name meaning light bringer or morning star, originally referring to the planet Venus. In Christian theology, Lucifer is often identified with Satan or the devil, particularly in the context of the fall from heaven. The association between Lucifer and Satan arises from interpretations of passages in the Bible, such as Isaiah chapter 14 verses 12 to 15 and Ezekiel chapter 28 verses 12 to 19, which describe the fall of a proud and rebellious figure often associated with the morning star. In Christian tradition, Lucifer is depicted as a fallen angel who rebelled against God and was cast out of heaven. The history of angels, cherubim, watchers, and Lucifer as depicted in the Bible is rich and complex, encompassing various passages and interpretations across different books of both the Old and New Testaments. In this comprehensive overview, we'll delve into the biblical accounts of these celestial beings, tracing their origins, roles, and significance within Judeo-Christian tradition. Angels in the Bible. Angels, or Malachim in Hebrew, are celestial beings frequently mentioned throughout the Bible. They serve as messengers of God, intermediaries between the divine and humanity, and agents of divine intervention. The earliest references to angels can be found in the Hebrew Bible, Old Testament. Genesis. Angels appear in the story of Abraham and Sarah, where they deliver the news of Sarah's impending pregnancy, Genesis chapter 18 verses 1 to 15. They also play a role in the rescue of Lot from the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah, Genesis chapter 19 verses 1 to 22. Daniel. The book of Daniel provides detailed descriptions of angelic encounters, including the angel Gabriel delivering prophecies to Daniel, Daniel chapter 8 verse 16. 9:21, and the angel Michael intervening in cosmic battles, Daniel chapter 10 verse 13, 21, 12-1. Psalms. Angels are praised as mighty beings who do God's bidding and execute His commands, Psalm chapter 103 verses 20-21. 148, 1-5. New Testament. Angels play significant roles in the New Testament, announcing the birth of Jesus to the shepherds, Luke chapter 2 verses 8-14, and ministering to Jesus during His temptation in the wilderness, Matthew chapter 4 verse 11, Mark chapter 1 verse 13. Throughout the Bible, angels are depicted as beings of light, often appearing in human form but possessing supernatural powers. Cherubim in the Bible. Cherubim, or cherubim in Hebrew, are a specific class of angelic beings associated with the presence and glory of God. They are often depicted as winged creatures with multiple faces and a fiery presence. Cherubim are first mentioned in the Bible in the account of Adam and Eve's expulsion from the Garden of Eden. Genesis. After Adam and Eve disobey God and are expelled from the Garden of Eden, cherubim are stationed at the entrance to guard the way to the tree of life, Genesis chapter 3 verse 24. Tabernacle and Temple. Cherubim are intricately woven into the design and decoration of the tabernacle and later the temple in Jerusalem. They adorn the mercy seat on the Ark of the Covenant, symbolizing God's presence and majesty, Exodus chapter 25 verses 18-22, 1 Kings chapter 6 verses 23-28. Ezekiel. The prophet Ezekiel has vivid visions of cherubim, describing them as powerful, otherworldly beings with multiple faces and wings. Ezekiel chapter 1 verses 5 to 14, 10, 1 to 22. Cherubim are closely associated with the divine throne and the presence of God, serving as guardians of sacred spaces and symbols of His glory. Watchers in the Bible. The term watchers is primarily associated with the Book of Enoch, an ancient Jewish text that expands on the brief mention of celestial beings in the Book of Daniel. Book of Enoch. In the Book of Enoch, a group of angels called the Watchers descend to earth, led by a figure named Semjaza. These fallen angels rebel against God by taking human wives, teaching forbidden knowledge, and corrupting humanity. Their actions lead to the birth of the Nephilim, a race of giants, and ultimately to divine judgment in the form of the Great Flood. While the Book of Enoch is not included in the canonical Bible for most Christian denominations, it provides significant insight into ancient Jewish cosmology and the development of angelology. Lucifer in the Bible. The name Lucifer appears only once in the Bible, in Isaiah chapter 14 verse 12. And its interpretation has been the subject of much debate and speculation throughout history. In Isaiah chapter 14 verses 12 to 15, a passage addressed to the king of Babylon, a metaphorical depiction of a fallen angel is presented. This figure, traditionally identified as Lucifer, is described as having once been glorious but having fallen from heaven due to pride and rebellion against God. The imagery of Lucifer as a fallen star or morning star symbolizes his fall from grace and loss of divine favor. Ezekiel. Another passage often associated with the figure of Lucifer is found in Ezekiel chapter 28 verses 12 to 19, addressed to the king of Tyre. This passage employs similar imagery of a proud and powerful being who falls from a position of privilege due to arrogance and sin. The identification of Lucifer with Satan or the devil is largely based on later theological interpretations rather than explicit biblical texts. The association between Lucifer and Satan as the archetypal fallen angel is a prominent theme in Christian tradition and literature. In conclusion, the history of angels, cherubim, watchers, and Lucifer in the Bible is multifaceted and spans various genres, from historical narratives to prophetic visions. These celestial beings embody themes of divine authority, cosmic order, spiritual warfare, and the consequences of rebellion against God. Their stories continue to captivate the imagination and inspire theological reflection within Judeo-Christian tradition. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. I hope you like this video. Thank you.